Hey everybody, this is Doc On and Fledrel. Decided to finally upload some more videos. We're going to start today with Fledrel's automated wheat farm using Villager. We're using the new Snapshot, the latest one. Well, not quite the latest. We're on 14W21B, and I'll let him describe to you what he's done.
Well, it's basically your standard wheat farm. It's a little bit wider, mostly because I can't count and didn't have the water set up properly. But what we have here is a villager, and the latest snapshot will automatically farm fully grown wheat, and then they will replant it. This particular setup, what I did is I took the villager and loaded up his inventory with seeds, so he will never pick up any wheat. And then as you can see down below, I've got minecart tracks with hopper minecarts, which will run under every block in the farm, which will pick up any wheat and seeds still laying down. Originally, I had it where the hopper minecarts were constantly running, but then I decided, eventually the villager might actually run out of seeds. If a hopper minecart is directly under the block he just breaks, he'll never pick up any new seeds. So what I did is I came down here and built a little hopper clock, got enough items for roughly 2.5 minutes. So every 2.5 minutes, the hopper minecarts will run, pick up all of the wheat and any extra seeds the villager hasn't picked up. And they all get deposited in, a little unloader here, which is pretty generic, and then loads into some double chests down here.
Got lots of wheat and seeds in there.
Yeah. And I mean, it could still use a little bit of work. Like the sizing's not quite right, obviously, because I have this strip of pink down the middle. But with the new mechanics, you're going to be able to have a fully automated wheat farm, potato farm, and carrot farm. At the moment, in the current snapshot we're in, carrots and potatoes do not work properly, but wheat does.
Yeah, you can see that wheat floating there. It's going to sit, items stay for 5 minutes, so with the timer, giving plenty of time for these minecarts down here to pick that up. But because his inventory's full, he won't pick it up. So, it's pretty great design.
Not exactly certain all the villager mechanics. We're not entirely 100% certain what their inventory limit is, and it seems like different villagers might have a different inventory.
There it went. It picked up that wheat right there. Perfect. And unloaded it here and went into this. Hey, more wheat.
So that's pretty much the basic design for a villager system for farming. Now, you don't have to have quite as many minecart hoppers as I do. You could snake the minecart tracks just as long as it goes under every single tilled block of earth. You'll be good. So you could snake it around and just have 1 or 2 minecart tracks total. And you could still do the same unloading system and the same system here if you don't want it running all the time. I don't think it would cause much lag, if any, but in case it did, you have a little clock to keep the hoppers from constantly going.
Well, I see it is with this minecart system you have set up, it'd be real easy to extend it out.
Oh, yeah.
Because that way, because if you're doing snaking, you don't want a minecart snaking all the way through all that. But with all those minecarts, you can make this thing pretty long.
Yeah, you could have you could tile this out as long as you stay in your loaded area.
Right. Plus, the villager can only pick up stuff in a certain block range.
Yeah, it's like 8 blocks away, I believe it is.
So you would want to stack farms next to each other where the villagers can't get to the other farms. So they'd be in their secluded little areas by themselves.
And with them being completely separated, you don't have to worry about them actually forming a village or anything. And they never get big enough that you have to worry about zombie attacks. But yeah, you could enclose this. With a little bit of work, you could even stack it up if you wanted to. But your best bet would be, like Doc said, just stretch it out, 2, 3, 4 long. You don't want it too long that, some of it gets unloaded because it would screw everything up.
That's true. Well, is there anything else you need to add?
No, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Alright, well that covers this. If you guys would like a tutorial on building any of these components, just leave a comment below, and
We can
we'll see
make
what we can
it.
do.
And Dot's probably giving a good close-up view of everything. You can probably just pause the video and make it.
Oh yeah, I mean, like this thing's a really just simple comparator hopper clock using redstone. Those are sticky pistons, by the way. That's every time I make one of these things, it's the first mistake I make is I use regular pistons.
This is actually the first one I made from memory, and I use regular pistons. Doc had to tell me
But
use sticky.
this thing has multiple uses. I mean, you see how he's powering it off this comparator here. You can also run something from below this. So like, if you want something off for a duration and then on for a duration, you can switch the power method to be like, yeah, right below there. It's like, oh, now it's going to be on for that long until it flips back over. So that's the comparator. The comparator piston hopper clock is one of my favorite things. We first saw it on Tango Tech's video when he made the Iron Trench, and I fell in love with this thing pretty quick. But yeah, I think that wraps it up for today. Hope you guys liked it, and give us a like, and we'll be doing some more videos soon. So yeah,
Yeah.
tell your friends, subscribe, and see ya. Stole that from Rock Rendor.
Peace.